Hi guys, JC here. So today I'm going to be talking about some min-maxing with Bounty Hunter, and it's going to be a very lecture-heavy video, but I'm also going to do some gameplay commentary. Um, I'm going to be talking about breakpoints and nerd stuff, and kind of getting into the mind of Bounty Hunter. So, to get started, I'm of the firm belief that repeater pistol double-shotted is the most effective build for Dutch Spice because it lets you provide the most usefulness to the team. With repeater pistol, you absolutely shred maulers, berserkers, close range specials. Due to the repeater pistol's increased cleave, it's about triple that of a normal shotgun, and it's high damage to literally any armor type. It's particularly effective at killing hook rats out of the horde. So it's a form of hook protection if you're really good at it. Hook protection just meaning your team's ability to stagger or kill a hook rat when they're in a dangerous spot. So that's really useful to make sure your frontliners don't get hooked and killed immediately. Other than just doing a fuck ton of damage, you also have double shotted for that. Double shotted helps you kill a Blight Stormer that's gonna wipe your team from very, very far away. A Gas Rat that's about to throw. A Rattling Gunner that's pestering your team. And since double shotted doesn't have aim punch, you don't have to worry about a Rattling Gunner. It's insta-kills, pull works, chaos wars, everything. It's just way more useful than indiscriminate blast, which literally just lets you kill the horde. So, and I say this because I used to have a video, or I do have a video, an older video on my channel, about my quote-unquote favorite build, which has indiscriminate blast and repeater, and I look at it now and I'm just like, what was I doing? Why did I... That's just too much shotgun. It's way too greedy of a build. But anyway. So, into the build itself. This is obviously regrowth. I'm not running Hillshare. That's crit headshot on Tourney balance. The rapier is just super, super effective at utilizing regrowth. It cleaves absolutely nothing on Cataclysm 3. I think you can hit 2 Skaven Slaves with it, and maybe 2 Clan Rats if you push them first. But that pretty much never happens. There's always elites or like shielded enemies in Dutch Spice. So you want crit headshots. It's your best bet for temp health. And with a rapier, it has a naturally high attack speed, so it works pretty well to help mitigate bounty hunters' generally low temp health generation. And then on to open wounds. Flat 20% damage increase to repeater pistol. And the way it works is you can think of it as a Witch Hunter Captain tag that lasts 15 seconds. So hit an enemy with it, and they take 20% more damage. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, if I repeater blast a horde, does the whole horde take 20% more damage? The answer is no. There's a center pellet with shotguns, and that's one single pellet is chosen to be the one that applies open wounds. So open wounds is more consistently useful as a single target DPS option, most notably just bosses and chaos warriors, but also upping your breakpoints on specials, which is something you want to do sometimes with this build. And onto level 15, I think Assassin is better than Enhanced Power because Enhanced Power slightly increases your damage and does a decent amount to help with repeater pistol and double shotted. But I think that slightly increasing your damage with Enhanced Power is inferior to just straight up killing an enemy, resetting your crit, and getting a whole nether repeater pistol blast with Assassin. Assassin just lets you access way more breakpoints, and it's just way more efficient at the gameplay loop that this build lends itself to, which is just melee a guy to reset crit, right click, alt fire repeater blast, do damage, rinse and repeat. Prize bounty is absolutely necessary. It synergizes with Bounty Hunter's talent on Tourney balance, which is Blessed Kill. Basically, the melee kills resetting cooldown for Blessed Shots. That's moved as a passive for Bounty Hunter. So reset the cooldown, and blessed shots consume no ammo, infinite crits. So that's how the build works. And then job well done, absolutely necessary for a build that's surprisingly in a decent amount of melee combat, but you're also like dangerously using your repeater pistol close to the front line. So you really want to mitigate damage. And also due to the fact that your temp health is not that great, like your temp health regen's not that great, it's just better than the other two options. You're not going to run out of ammo, you don't need salvage ammo, and morale the mob, LOL. So, and then I already talked about double shotted. It's just the best option. Nuke bosses, specials, bulwarks, save a teammate. Press F because this thing needs to die right now. That's basically this talent right here. So going into the build, I like parry rapier because it helps me when things really go bad. You should know that the rapier pistol procs parry, and pushing also procs parry. So rapier is just the best weapon in the game to use parry with. Now, chaos and block cost reduction, you're really kind of the person that wants to go for a revive as bounty hunter, because you're just really good at it. So unless your team has a handmaiden or something, you really want to go for revives. Unless ABC scenario, you know. Vermintide's not a binary game, but generally I like to go for revives because I feel pretty confident about it with rapier. Now, repeater pistol, you want hunter. You should know hunter applies on the hit. So if you get a crit, you can basically think of hunter as 25% extra crit damage. So really useful. On top of that, multiple hunter procs can apply at the same exact time. So if you have a horde, say you have a storm vermin, a plague monk, and a clan rat in front of you, and you cleave through all of them and the storm vermin hit everyone, that's 3 hunter procs right at all the same time. That's extremely, extremely legit. Now, crit power is there because it does more than 10% power versus, and then 10% power versus Skaven is for breakpoints that I'll get into later. So instead of having something like infantry Skaven, or I just said, okay, all of my damage is coming from crits, so I'll just put on crit power. Health, block cost reduction, BCR, pretty standard. Bark scan is just too useful. You get downed, a bunch of guys are ganging up on you, you need that DR so you don't insta-die. Same reasoning for the health. And block cost reduction stacks with rapier to make you you'll never get guard broken. Concoction, 10% cooldown reduction, 90% cooldown with double shot and turning balance, delete bosses, chaos infantry for breakpoints, and stamina recovery for it's just good. If you think it's not good, feel free to run crit chance and swift slaying. You can do either or, but I find that to be a little dangerous. So yeah, and because it's like, okay, if I run swift slaying, I only have 10% crit chance, and I'm not giving up 10% cooldown reduction. I'm not doing this. I can no longer chain headshot bosses if I do that. So I need cooldown reduction. But going for crit cooldown is just, well, now I don't have stamina recovery, and I'm losing my stamina, and I can't do push light that often, which is like a very important combo to be able to do with rapier. So I just prefer cooldown stamina, chaos, block cost reduction, and parry. Attack speed is cool, but I like chaos. So anyway, that's the build. On to breakpoints. So here's Assassin. And what I want to focus on is these 3. You got to think to yourself, okay, how do I kill this guy the fastest way possible? Such that I get my crit back, and I reset the crit for repeater, and I can do more damage. So I say, oh, hey, look at this guy. 10% power of his infantry. And then, oh, look at this marauder. Oh, full charge? Oh. Easy breakpoint. I say, oh, look at these berserkers. Well, what if I use the repeater and I procced hunter? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm slightly short. Oh, well, we have a Grail Knight on our team, so I have this quest. Well, now look at that. I have every single breakpoint that I want pretty much. And on top of that, I have a very good chance of killing storm vermin. You shouldn't have to worry about crits. You should only be worrying about these 3 breakpoints right here. Because Rapier is a headshot dependent weapon, especially with Assassin. If you go to the rounded damage, you'll look at a light attack 1142, a heavy 48, 153, nearly quadrupling your damage on a headshot with Rapier. You need to headshot with this weapon. So that's solved, basically. The Rapier breakpoints are solved. I usually, with Bounty Hunter, go for melee breakpoints first, and then focus on range breakpoints a second with Repeater. So here I go to Repeater. I had Crit Skaven, Chaos Infantry. Oh, one thing I actually forgot to mention with the Grail Knight quest and Chaos and Hunter, you can one-shot, headshot, light attack Fanatics, which is pretty useful because a light attack is just infinitely faster than a partial charge. So that's why I run 10% Chaos on the Rapier. So let's go back to the other breakpoints. Repeater Pistol. We're just going to forget about the Grail Knight quest right now. We're going to go down. The crit burst 1 bullet. This is the right clicks alt fire. This is 1 pellet. So I'm looking here and I'm seeing, okay, I don't really care about trash breakpoints. I'm focused on putting my damage into elites. Okay, I'm slightly short on Storm Vermin. Now, since we're getting crits, actually, I forgot to do this. Since we're getting crits, Hunter and Open Wounds. Because, well, that's part of the build. Duh. So, 1 bullet. Let's see. 6 for Storm Vermin, 4 for Maulers, 3 for Monks and Berserkers. And then I have all these breakpoints right here. So you really can't optimize this damage any further. The only thing that is of note is that when I have the Grail Knight quest activated, 1 less pellet to kill a hook rat. And also the Grail Knight quest, because it's a power buff, it will let the Repeater Pistol cleave just a little bit more. So this is the most optimized damage you could get combined with Assassin. There is a 40% crit power, 20% chaos with enhanced power to 2-shot Chaos Warriors, but you're bringing enhanced power, so that's not really an option. So I think that's all the optimizations I need to think about. Well, let's just go into double-shotted. So I only have Chaos Infantry, but let's say I just bomb the boss and I procced Hunter. What you also should do is if you run into a boss, shoot him with the pistol first to proc Hunter and Open Wounds, then bomb him with shrapnel, then drink your potion and do double-shotted. So now you have, when you're doing the double-shotted chain, you have all of your buffs at the same time. Let's look at this damage. And you're getting headshots on the boss. 827 damage. Okay, cool. And how many double-shotted shots can you get off during an ult? Well, you can do it perfectly. You can get 6 off, but wait, there's more. When you shoot an enemy boss, specifically with double-shotted, there's 2 pellets, 2 sniper bullets in double-shotted. The first sniper bullet will stagger the boss, and the second pellet will actually send the boss into stagger 2. And if the boss is chain stun, then that means all of your damage after the first pellet is increased by 20%. So now our damage is up to 965. We are able to get 6 shots in during a double-shotted chain. So 965 times 6 is like, what, 5,500 or something like that? And then that means your team just needs to do an extra 900 damage. And well, I have a Grail Knight on the team. I'm sure he can do 900 damage to a boss very quickly. So that's the most efficient way that you want to delete bosses. Proc Hunter and open wounds, throw a bomb, then drink your strength potion. So let's get into the vid. So the team comp was just Ironbreaker for a strong frontline, Grail Knight because I need this for breakpoints, I need this because I'm squishy, and I need this because I have concoction and I need potions to delete bosses. Grail Knight is also very, very good at dealing with bulwarks, chaos warriors, just general frontline DPS. And also one thing that repeater double shotted struggles with is dealing with storm vermin waves, because you'll get a repeater pistol shot, you'll kill one storm vermin, and then usually the storm vermin end up blocking a lot of the infantry. So maybe you'll kill one more with double shotted. You just can't do a lot during storm vermin waves. So Grail Knight's very, very good at helping with that, with X Sword, and also his ult. And then Sister the Thorn in this comp with Javelin plays as main special sniper. So I'm pumping all of my damage into the Horde. And I'm really only shooting specials when it's convenient for me, or nobody else can do it. And I need to delete someone with double shot it. So anyway, let's watch the video. Pausing it for the build, we got Trollhammer, Hammer and Shield, Drain Barazi Oath, Miner's Rhythm, Grumble Curse, Enhanced Power, Runette Shield. Stagger Temp with the shield so he can hit trade and give us more ults and more power buffs throughout the game. Double Poison with Sister, just to get a little bit of extra damage on the boss. And then this guy didn't show his build because he sucks. So, whatever. I think Finesse was also running dual swords, but who knows. And perhaps Sister was also running Radiant Inheritance.
You all know what to do. If you don't, we'll have a talk later.
So, starting out, just try to build job well done stacks at the start as quickly as you can. And there. Just be familiar with animations and you can get easy headshots on specials climbing. Focusing my damage on the specials. Just pumping damage in the Horde. And then Finesse crashes. Unfortunately, we had a bunch of crashing issues this game.
I know I have it.
Yeah, I have you play.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe just some weird.
You have you were playing with like.
I know what it was. I didn't have.
I don't know how to change the volume of this. Let's figure out technology. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's better. So yeah, this is what you want to be doing as Bounty Hunter. You want to think about where you're going to be putting your damage in. You know, should I shoot this assassin here? Or should I put my entire damage into the Horde? And I chose the assassin because Grail Knight can deal with berserkers easily. That's not really a problem. Good players don't struggle with berserker waves. I shot that gas rat, and he was going for a suicide animation, so I knew I had a couple seconds to get my crit back on trash and then kill him anyway. Killing that gas rat, not a problem at all. Pull some Chaos Warriors, reset crit, put damage into the Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude.
Kill the hook rat. You can see a lot of the times that I will just, at the very last moment, change my target priority to killing specials. Here, don't be afraid to use the left click. If you need a special dead right now, use the left click, because it actually does pretty good damage. So now Finesse joins back, and we're just holding the Horde here. So we have a Chaos Wave waiting for my crit. 2 Maulers dead. Get another crit. 5 Maulers dead. Another crit. 6 Maulers dead. 1 Chaos Word. Focus on the leeches because I know Grail Knight has ult and he just deletes the Chaos Warriors. No problem. Another wave. Mauler dead. More Maulers dead. More Maulers dead. And you can see the gameplay loop is literally just, you don't have a crit? Okay, you need to put all your focus onto killing trash right now so you can get a crit right now. Because it's a greedy career. On here, you can rape your pistol gas rats to stagger them and prevent them from throwing. And that can buy your team some extra time to maybe someone else can kill them, or you can just wait for your crit to come back.
I didn't use any.
Yeah, so here we fight the wave, and we're just moving to the next hold spot. And Chance ults the single Blight Stormer.
We go crazy and drop.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. It's more of the same.
They're forward.
Just decision making. See, I have that Hunter proc and Berserkers.
Careful. I knew he was behind, but I'm just assuming you're fine until you ask for help. Yeah, I mean he just like ran past me.
See, one repeater blast just absolutely clears out the horde.
Alright.
Yeah, it was only like a few trash.
I'm just going to go ahead and skip this. Again, it's more of the same.
Alright. We're dropping.
So, I hear a horde. So we go back to our hold spot. Focus on getting a crit before the horde gets here, but unfortunately someone else kills him.
We have some walls, and if we need to, I'll tank it. It's not that bad.
No, I'm on proxy. I can switch though.
So here, in the case of multiple berserkers with one storm vermin, I focus armor.
Yeah, I use the troll.
Storm vermin just make the team lose space more than pause here a sec because a lot is happening. Storm vermin make the team lose space a lot more than berserkers because well, for this instance, one-handed sword's not cleaving armor, but it can cleave, you know, Zerkers and trash. And also, just due to the fact that they are harder to kill than berserkers, the fact that they shove you and drop your guard, that they can do way more damage with overheads. They're just a way more disruptive enemy. So I like to focus Storm Vermin and just let the frontliners deal with berserkers. Generally, they're kind of a pushover elite if you know what you're doing. So it's on pause. So I free him. Here, Chance gets hooked. There's a Blight Stormer casting. I need to drink my potion because not only do I need that Blight Stormer to die like right now, I know that Sister has an ult. Barden has a Troll Hammer loaded. It's not gonna fall on me to deal with this hook rat. So I kill the Blight Stormer, and because I drink the potion, my ult's gonna be almost all the way back in case something really, really bad happens again.
Nice.
If I had tried to kill the hook rat, I would have saved Chance, but he would have just died to the Blight Stormer anyway. And I couldn't guarantee that I would have been able to kill the hook rat with a right-click blast. And so, pacing to the next trigger, you need to move as fast as possible on this map. You do not want to be in that hallway. So, oh yeah, we got a Stormfiend here, so that's what I do. Proc Open Wounds and Hunter on the Stormfiend first. Drink your potion. Aim for the belt because it's a neck. I have a video on that. More ults. More ults. And more ults. Unfortunately, my teammate got disabled by an assassin, so I couldn't put as much damage as I wanted to. But with a Stormfiend, it's not really that disruptive of a boss in this area. I mean, you can avoid the flames. We have sister walls to mitigate it. We have an ammo box right behind us for infinite troll hammer ammo. So even though this scenario kind of looks fucked, it's really not that bad. And then we just finish him off. I think that scenario could have been avoided if I had just focused on headshotting the Bosch and not tried to save him from being disabled, but a decision I had to make just in the thick of it. So I have strength buff, easy kill on the assassin. Yeah, don't try to go for double shots when the enemies are like really far away. You will miss. Focus the white SV because they're super armor. Kill the storm vermin in an easy animation. Light attacks are very good at resetting on Skaven. Know your breakpoints.
Yeah, I've clicked up well.
We have one more wave. Focus the hook rat because that's more important than killing the storm vermin there.
I think this is actually just ambient. There's just a good bit of it.
And yeah, I forgot to mention, we have the tome quest because there's a very early tome in this map. And the 5% attack speed is just not that useful.
A lady.
I think Sister and Bounty Hunter both benefit a lot more from the DR than anyone on the team would be for attack speed. So these are all just ambients. We're just pulling everything.
Side room? As much as we can.
I'm being kind of greedy here. I think I even say that I'm being greedy, but, you know, I like doing damage.
Shouldn't we get all the way back in? Yeah, yeah. Gas.
So there's just a couple of elites in front, but there's not that much. And there's also shit walled off, so I focus on killing the specials. Dunk on all of the elites right here.
They're talented.
Kill 5 monks in 1 repeater blast. Easy. They're just waiting for the next wave. I guess I'll go back. Get some easy kills there. There's a lot of elites, so I start doing charge attacks.
I got a Rommel, but I don't know. Rerouting for some reason.
Easy kill on that plague monk. Just waiting for the right part in the animation. You do not have to have good aim to headshot with Bounty Hunter. You just have to be familiar with the animations. Really can't stress that enough. There are a lot of people who have way better aim than me. So, as a team, we fought the Horde, moving on to the next spot. Blah blah blah, usual modded stuff. That was stupid of me. I kind of peanut brained this moment. I didn't want to shoot this hook rat. I wanted to wait until I had the good angle so I didn't pull the Chaos Wars, but I'm forced to kill the Wart Fire Thrower, and that pulls the Chaos Wars anyway. So, I didn't want to have ambience pulled and the Horde coming from the other side, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
It's just trash.
I think if I had been more proactive in killing him faster, I could have avoided that mistake. So yeah, perfect showcase of not working very well into a Storm Vermin wave. I can just very slowly kill trash and kill maybe 2 or 3 Storm Vermin. Look, GK gets 6 Storm Vermin kills there. Super useful. And I'm just focusing on putting really most of my damage into the Horde or just easy specials.
Gotta go small, I think. Gotta get up. Gotta get up.
So, in this part of the map, you want to go to the small cave if the ambients in the big cave are really heavy, because you don't want to be fighting ambients and Horde at the same time. And I just like the small cave anyway. I missed the headshot on the bulwark, and I didn't have any crits, so he lived.
That's alright, there's not much here.
And yeah, gas is making the team lose space, but we're quickly regaining it back.
Yeah.
Waiting for the Zerkers to line up, killing everything,
I'll taunt.
and then just very confident in the fact that I was going to be able to kill that hook rat after deleting all those Berserkers. Focus on that Blightstormer, because it's just way more important to do that. Now, specials are dead, I can focus on elites. I'm waiting for a hook rat because I hear it. I wait, and I shoot there. Because if I would have shot him when he was behind the shields, it wouldn't have cleaved the shields. So I had to wait for him to be in front. And then we're just gathering barrels here.
I'm just gonna throw it down there so it's not in the way. Alright, we can go grab it after the wave. Sure. Yeah, we do have javelin repeater, so
There, that is just a perfect example of killing 5 berserkers and a gas rat,
yeah, we do.
even
have
though the horde was super
repeater, so
thick there. That's just the power of
we need
repeater.
to hold the narrow choke.
I don't think there's much more to add onto this run. Most of it is just more like decision making and stuff like that. Sort of just like watch this guy's mechanics. I don't think there's anything interesting to explain here.
You're fine. JC, is your brother older than you? Yeah, he's 8 years older.
Kill that warfire thrower. Kill another warfire thrower and a hook rat and a chaos warrior. Waiting for the special to come back up, I think. Yeah. You can see my decision making. If the special is going to be problematic, I sort of drop what I'm doing.
I'm stuck.
Because it's very easy to reset your crit. And guess what I'm going to shoot here?
Well, second trigger is patrol, so pretty chill actually.
Trick question. Because the hook rat was alone. I know that my teammates could kill him. And I could wait for the horde anyway.
Yeah, very possible.
Just always be thinking about where you're putting your damage into as bounty hunter. I think I'm going to skip through this. Oh yeah, this someone dropped and there's a Blightstormer down there, so my focus now is how do I keep them alive? And right now I need to kill specials, and this guy just decided to fucking jump on me. So we recovered from the situation. I think. Oh yeah, that guy dodged the fuck out of me. We took too long to kill the last horde, so we have another horde spawn. So we have to fight here for another wave. Easy kill on the 2 maulers. I hear a hook rat, so I'm waiting. But I get a little impatient, and I get lucky. I was able to do good damage there, but I don't think I should have gotten impatient. Because I was just sitting there doing nothing. Oh yeah, and then we have a Blightstormer cast through the wall. Nothing we can do about that. I get caught in it. I fat finger the escape button twice and almost die.
Alright, they're in waves in front.
I keep fat fingering the escape.
So this is kind of why we want Ironbreaker on the team, is when things go to shit, you really want that taunt to just be able to help stabilize the team. And when he doesn't have taunt, then you have Sister Walls. Sister Walls are not as valuable of a resource to expend than Ironbreaker taunt is. And you can see the Sister passive healing is really helping me build temp. And the Tome DR is actually helping too. It actually saved me earlier when I got down to literally 1 HP. I'm going to skip ahead again. Actually, not too far. So there's too much shit going on. I really can't do anything here. I have to focus on, you know, where am I putting my damage into right now? Okay, kill the specials. I have a strength proxy, so I could kill the trash and just focus on killing the Wartfire, Rattling Gunner, and Hook Rat. And that's how I handle that scenario. And my health here is super low. I don't remember if I heal or not.
Yeah, I was trying to give it to you. That's I should just always give it to you in this comp, unless it's like a boss for speed.
And I'm at 1 HP again. It's a lot of trash.
Yeah, I'm just shield bashing.
And perfect demonstration of regrowth. Just being able to build temp very, very quickly.
Headshot or what?
Crit headshot all the way, man. Best option with rapier by far.
Yeah.
Kill that white SV.
Crit headshot is like when like crit headshot, you're just like headshotting.
I treat White Storm Vermin as Chaos Warriors, basically. They're not as threatening, but it's still like a super armor enemy that only Ground Knight X Sword is going to be able to damage, or you with Repeater double shotted.
1 SV. You can get like multiple temp off of like one clan rat because it doesn't automatic kill him when one hit. Yeah, unless you poke him. But even if you
Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit. Pulling ambience.
it's just better regardless.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, this was ambience or was this?
I don't think there's much else to discuss about
We have a chance.
this game in general.
Right. Yeah,
Most of it is just like map knowledge and not like bounty hunter specific, but this part was fun. In this scenario, just due to the sheer volume of Plague Monks that there were, I kind of focused my damage. I choose the Wartfire there because he's more of an immediate threat than that Hook Rat.
after this.
And we just had so many ults available that even if someone got hooked, it's not a big deal. And there's more trash for me to build a crit off him. So I knew I was going to be able to kill him. Focus out Wartfire. Oh yeah, I think I saw the assassin I was going for him. I don't actually agree with my decision making there. I think I should have shot the Wartfire.
Goddamn seen you try to exy a fucking monk, man. It's the first monk of the wave. You can kill one guy quick. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you think that until it swings on you from 20 feet away. Ow. Sorry.
And we can just drop. There's some sort of trickle going on though.
And so, yeah, we drop down here into the cave, which is the most dangerous part of the map.
Oh, we can't get one.
And what I'm looking out for here is minimal double shot usage,
I mean, maybe it was like a silent.
because I really need to be able to kill danger specials in this area. And so,
I feel like we
our
would've
hold
seen
spot
that,
is back in this corner.
I don't know. Sorry, I was playing with the cards.
My team's being slow,
we were in the
so
spot.
but I'm trying to wait for them. I'm playing very defensively because I need to wait for them. I can't die.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either, man.
Alright.
The thing that ruins our hold spot here is going to be a Blightstormer. So here's a pretty bad scenario. I think Chance drinks Strength Potion here. Oh yeah, and then my ult gets blocked by the Sister Wall. XD.
Get the
Let's look at that
I think I'm going to turn this volume up a little bit.
I will taunt this.
Hook close. Hook close. He's behind the wall. He's coming down the alleyway. He should be fine.
So most of that horde I just kind of focused on building temp.
Hook dead.
And now I'm full temp, now I can be super aggressive.
Wave, it looks like.
So yeah, not much else to explain
Like
here.
Archbishop?
More of the same. I think I'm gonna skip
I don't know what you're doing.
way further ahead.
I'm just old.
I'm looking for.
I want to skip to a
Let's just at
particular
least be
scenario.
ready to.
Yeah,
I want to scope it out a little bit. Let's go for it. It's clear. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Go, do our fucking.
There's a purple there.
So this is a difficult spot to hold.
Shit.
Just everything comes from everywhere, and there's a lot of shit going on. But we had full items, full heals,
Just
Wait, come right.
Yeah.
more than capable of dealing with everything. We know we wouldn't be able to hold here forever, but as soon as we start getting overwhelmed, we
Okay.
start drinking potions, we start saying, hey, we need to kite. We have a little kite loop where we go to the right and then underward,
it's
then
in the
under the bridge, I mean.
moving left a little bit. Oh shit.
A lot of shit is going on. I'm just trying to take aggro rate and kind of react to threats as they pop up. Because there's just, I don't care about the gunners right now.
They got a firing line.
Dude, he fucking
That being the exact reason, as soon as I start to care about them, I get pounced by an assassin.
Coming in.
We have another wave coming in. I focus the gas because he's more of a threat than that warp fire there, because I will have double shotted for him, but something eats the cleave, unfortunately, so I have to adjust. I should not have used double shotted there. Now I don't have it. I think it was a waste.
No, I meant the strength potion.
Oh, grab that purple chance.
In this scenario, gas, blights, and hook rats are a priority.
Other one.
So we survived that scenario. Now, to handle the bridge, we do not cross the bridge until we get all the ambience dealt with, because if you get a horde on the bridge, you will wipe, and it happened to us multiple times.
Yeah, at least let's pull everything off the bridge.
Warp fire at the bottom. Yeah, let's definitely like not send it yet. Just pull as much as we can.
We could send the cart, but
Yeah.
I'll
I just mean like let's not go across the bridge yet.
okay.
All right, come back. Watch out for
Yeah,
cart.
there we go.
I pulled
We
a
go
decent
back.
amount off the bridge, but we may. So now we're going back,
Okay.
and we're gonna do this all over again. And this is where shit really hits the fan,
Hold it forever.
but we're able to recover.
I could use it.
yours. You do
Yeah.
yours.
Wait. Let me wait. But yeah, you can swap.
I'll just
it
let the
out.
gameplay
There's a
play out.
gunner that's low on the left tunnel.
It's good to do it now.
I taunted. And yeah, I popped it.
Ow! Ow!
Help.
What
I'm gonna get in. Kite right.
I'm dead. Fuck, man.
I got you.
I have a
There's a-
shield.
There's a hook. I can't ping it
There you go.
though.
Just kite. We gotta go. The next wave's
nice.
coming.
Good wall.
You guys are surrounded. I'm not moving. Fuck me, man.
Give you a purple. Just keep fighting.
No, the monk. I'm good.
Keep kiting.
I'm dead actually. Never mind, I am not good.
I got it. I can try. No, he's dead.
Sorry, I really fucked it up.
Try to get back to JC. There's an assassin somewhere. I don't know where it is.
All right. Keep kiting.
Yep. Dying here is the worst place to die.
I killed the hook.
Assassin pouncing soon on finesse.
I killed him. There's one more.
Yep.
I killed him.
Keep kiting.
Yeah, maybe chill hammer.
Yeah, honestly, this is like the time to
I
do it.
taunted. Oh yeah. I'm trying. There's too much stuff for me to spam reload. All right, we should go forward. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go back and
Fast is
talk
fast.
through that scenario.
Yeah, we have the cart.
Let's see.
On finesse. Never mind.
Where are we at?
So on the
I could use definitely like not send it.
Okay.
All right, come back.
So it all starts to go to shit right about here.
You,
So-
I could use it.
You do
Yeah.
yours.
Wait, let me wait. But yeah.
This is a lot of shit. I believe this is a double wave. I don't care about the gunner. I'm just trying to kill those white SV in front of us. I get a purple proxy, and I was going to try to ult, but I get pounced, which is unfortunate. I miss my ult there. I tried to ult something that was too hard to hit and just not really a threat at that moment. There I kill that gas because I'm just trying to throw all my damage in the specials right now, because that's what we're getting overwhelmed by. I can't have my teammates focus on specials right now, because they need to worry about themselves and being surrounded by the horde. Here, that 60% BCR and parry is just doing work. I have to drink a potion because I need my ult up right now to deal with whatever I need to.
I got it. I can try. No, he's dead.
I kill that shit in front of me.
Try to get
Kill
back
that
to
warp
the
fire so he doesn't whittle me down.
somewhere. I don't know where it is.
All right.
And then I just wait for my team, focusing specials there. We're all together so we can keep kiting. just focusing specials right now wherever I can. I had to kill that assassin there no matter what. Doesn't matter if I got a headshot or not. Kill that assassin too. That's the priority. If someone gets disabled, they're very likely going to die here.
I'm trying. There's too much stuff for me.
And so now we just kind of troll hammer and get through the whole
Alright, we
scenario.
should go forward. That's it.
And yeah, I think what I could have done better, I could have been a little bit more disciplined on double shot at the start,
Yeah, we have the cart.
because there were some threats that I could have been able to dealt with a little bit faster if I was more disciplined. So yeah, that was like, I think that was the highlight of the match right there. Just the way our team played there. Unfortunate that Chance died, but he got a good respawn.
Bottom right.
So, and since we already cleared out the ambience, we're able to push through.
I'll push if you wanna.
If ambience were heavy here, we hadn't cleared it out and Chance had died,
We have to go forward.
probably would have caused a team wipe on the next wave. Because if we had another scenario like that with only 3 players, it would have been very, very bad.
Yep. Just making sure it pushed us through.
Another white fire coming.
Alright, here it goes.
Alright, let's go.
Pull that ambient.
So here's our next hold spot.
Please don't blow that up. Ooh, incendiary.
Very, very patient on that kill there. Nobody wants to attack the warp fire because they don't want to blow it up and deal 60 damage to everyone. I don't agree with that double shotted, but whatever. It was cool that I killed the gas, but I could have just asked for finesse to try to shoot him.
Alright, we still
Coming from the right, close right.
And look, because of my choice to shoot the gas, I don't have double shotted for these guys. I was able to kill the hook rat because I heard him coming, and I focused my damage into him.
Stop clapping! Fuck, man, I can't push them off.
I know that specials will drop from right above, so I'm always keeping an eye out for that.
Oh.
It's like he's trying to find like a spot to put the wall, but
I could have killed an extra like 6 storm vermin by now if I had double shotted and didn't waste it on that gas rat. And that was just a silly, just hopefully I get a headshot, gambled and got it wrong. Waiting on gas, kill gas, so he's not a problem to the team.
Could be one more.
I get a strength proxy, and so I just kind of go for melee gameplay here.
he didn't fall off.
There's a lot of shields here, so, and I don't have double shotted, so it's hard for me to like be effective with the repeater because the repeater gets cucked by shields.
Alright, we can pace.
A little more pacing. Here's a bulwark. Kill the Rattling Gunner.
Bam and bash.
GK dealt with the bulwark.
We do.
Let's see where the wave is.
Oh, there's ammo box.
It's a drop.
It's chaos.
So we hear Chaos Wave behind. Chaos Waves are a complete joke for a Bounty Hunter.
So you
Yeah, yeah.
can use torpedo.
Get that Mauler during an easy headshot animation. But unfortunately I missed the next shot. I just aim a little bit too high. A lot of the time you really don't have to go for headshots on single elites with double shotted because it's too risky. Because now look at it, because I missed that Mauler, I got greedy. I can't kill that Blightstormer, and now the whole team is unstable, and we don't have our hold spot anymore.
Watch out, it's coming. I'm gonna have to kite backwards.
Yeah, we can come back now.
And now, look at how split our team is, just because I got greedy on one Mauler.
It's safe.
And I hear a gas rat behind, and I keep looking for him, but unfortunately,
I can't ping him.
he doesn't peek until I look away once.
Just kite around.
I killed gas. He threw once behind, but I killed him.
Oh great, we gotta go through
I'll
the
tank
gas.
this. I'll tank this.
So on my part,
Found it.
poor dealing with of specials there.
Killing the bite. Where's the ammo box?
It's right here.
Because with Javelin, it's really not possible for Javelin to kill a Blightstormer that far away, unless you get a lucky crit.
True.
Let me add that it's not possible to kill a Blight that far away before he casts.
Where is it at?
It's over near
So I'm just going to skip all this and go to the end event. This is just more of the same.
Yep, I will pull. They're climbing.
So
Alright.
I will discuss our end event strategy. So, where I'm standing, Ironbreaker and Sister are also there. Grail Knight pushes the cart,
Yeah.
and we all meet up here. In this event, there is, in Dutch, there's an extra troll. So we want Ironbreaker to stand here so he troll hammers the boss and pulls aggro. And by this time, Grail Knight's caught up with us. So Ironbreaker taunts, pulls everything, and then backs up. He pulls all the aggro. Sister drinks her purple, so she has walls to help us in case we get stuck, and I do get stuck, and she gets us out.
Oh no, that other troll.
So Ironbreaker's pulling the boss away, so we just have to deal with pushing the cart to the end.
I'm killing shit behind us. Just watch out.
We gotta walk the cart, man. We're leaving it.
Oh, we're leaving it.
You guys got
So
items?
we're pushing it,
Pounced.
Use items.
and we use items because we kind of forgot the cart, so we had to quickly adjust in like an oh shit moment.
No, we're not.
Okay. Okay.
Firebomb really helped with clearing everything out.
Watch out, watch out. Chaos Warrior behind. We're walking the cart. If we need to, we can drop down and do another loop.
And I communicate to my team that, you know, if shit goes bad again, we can just drop down by the bridge and then do another loop. I tell them that I'm going to go to the bell. I don't kill that guy, but I'm trying to pass the strength because I know Finesse has concoction, I think, so he can get another wall in case we need it. Go to ring the bell while they hold the front line. And then Ironbreaker has to die because you can't escape this last part without if someone's still alive. Everyone has to beat this end part.
Cut off. I'm just gonna die.
So he's dead.
I'm dead. Get to him, get to him.
Full block, Chance. Full block.
So this thing doesn't open until everyone's here. So me and Chance are here.
Watch out.
And then we are able to escape. And we get out of here.
Oh my god, it's Chancer's nightmare.
And then we win the game.
Alright, time.
Yeah, with no one going.
And there's a scoreboard. So Finesse is sort of main special sniper, quote unquote. I had a bit more special kills because I just dealt with all the mid-range ones, but he kind of is like, okay, I'm going to ignore me as bounty hunter is going to kind of ignore the ones that I know he can deal with because I want to pump all my damage into the horde. And so the scoreboard's kind of reflective of how we played as a team. So yeah, that's all I gotta talk about for this video. I know it's pretty lengthy, but got timestamps, so skip around as you need. And any questions or if I just like didn't explain something well, feel free to ask. So thanks.